Game controllers. We're doing some game controllers this morning. Yep. Most of you know I'm a pretty big Apple guy. You know, I have my MacBook, I have my iPhone, I have an iPad, I have an Apple TV, etc., etc. With Apple Arcade being released, I decided this month actually to give it a try to see what I thought, especially now that I can actually play games on pretty much all of these systems. So all of my iPads, iPhones, Apple TV, whatever it is, they all work. But let's be honest, that little Siri remote controller thing, not the best thing in the world by any means. I wanted a controller, an actual controller, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money because there's a lot of them out there. And I'll talk about this one first, and this is the one I've had for a while, and this is the Nimbus. And if you can look at it here, that comes in around 65 bucks. Now this is Canadian, of course. If you're in the US, it's going to be cheaper in US dollars, but $65. You can also now, with like iOS 13 and iPad OS and things like that, you can use an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. Now that's great if you have an Xbox or a PlayStation, but those controllers are like $75, so even more money. Again, you can get these on sale on occasion. And if you have an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 or anything like that, and you need an extra controller, then maybe that's a good idea. But for those of us that don't want to spend any money, maybe this is the way to go. And we're going to take a look at the controller I got right now. Okay, so I actually ordered this from Apple online because it was the cheapest one that they had. And again, I wanted to make sure that it was compatible with all the Apple products. This is the Horipad Ultimate Wireless Game Controller. Horipad. I'm not sure I like the name, but Horipad. It's kind of nice though. It's got this kind of nice black with blue accents here. See some of the angles here. So you got your front and 3 and side and back, etc., etc. And the big one for me that was important, and hopefully you guys can see this, officially licensed by Apple, compatible with a full library of hundreds of MFI compatible games. So made for iPhone, made for iPad. Recharged by lightning cable, cool, doesn't come with it, but I got enough of them so it doesn't really matter. Wireless Bluetooth technology and rechargeable battery. Here it is, this is it. And I'm gonna, this again is the Steel series, the Nimbus I think it's called. And I'm just going to show it to you kind of beside this because it's almost half the price, right? You're looking at like 39 bucks versus almost 70. Big bonus, made for Apple TV, iPhone, iPad, iPod, and Mac. It'll work with all of them. That's awesome. Horipad Ultimate. And as you can see, Apple TV 4th generation or higher. iPhone, so it'll go all the way back to an iPhone 5, iPod Touch 5th generation, iPad 4th generation, the original iPad Air, iPad Mini 2 or higher, of course, and the iPad Pros. So anything actually fairly current should be good. Really, it's anything that you and I can run iOS 13 on for sure, or the new iPad OS should have no issues with this kind of stuff. It says requires iOS 7, it says. Now, if you want all those full-featured controller goodness, game goodness, I'm going to say iOS 13. This just says it'll connect. Anything else in the box? No, that's it. So let's crack it open, shall we? I got a knife somewhere. Let's crack it open. And just a couple little slidey pieces here. I hope there's a charge, because if so, what we're going to do is see what's in the box, and then we're going to connect it to my iPad just to see. Because again, I'm running Apple Arcade, so we're going to see if it works on any of this. Okay, let's see what's in the box here. Excellent presentation. There it is. And I'm going to just take that out. I don't think there's going to be much in here. So it's this and the little, that's it, little manual, I'm guessing. Pop this away. Okay, there it is. What is it called? Horipad. Horipad. Okay, Horipad. So, instruction manual. It comes in 5 different languages, which is excellent. Tells you what your button layout is. That's really going to just depend on the game that you're playing, I would think. Plug it in with a lightning cable if you would like to get it to charge. If you want, you can actually plug it in with a lightning cable. It says to a Mac USB port. Yep, get it. Charging. What does it say? When powering on with a low battery or when battery level drops to low, LED 1 will flash for 10 seconds. To charge, connect controller to a USB power source. And controller can be used while charging, so that's cool. That's good. That's nice. Let's see how to connect this, shall we? So there it is. This is it. That feels, I'm gonna put this away. Don't need that. That feels actually really nice. Here it is versus the Nimbus. Actually, size-wise, pretty close. I like this one. This one actually has a bit of a slant to it, which I kind of like. Whereas the Nimbus is a little straighter, right? Everything is just kind of like that. That probably doesn't make any sense. This though, it's got that, just that little bit of angle to it. You see? They both look like they have it, but you can see this one has more, which I actually kind of like. And I like the Nimbus, don't get me wrong, I've been using that before and it's great. Buttons feel good. Now, I'm not like a high-end professional gamer or anything like that. This is for those of us that are, like I said, Apple Arcade. You know, this is not competitive gaming. For that, you know, you get yourself an Xbox Elite Pro Master Series Titanium Lithium, whatever they're called. You get what I'm saying. But for those casual gamers, I'm gonna travel with my iPad. I do, and maybe I want to bring my game controller with me. It doesn't take up a lot of space. On the back here, you can see the lightning port for charging. This is like your hold button. And this one right here, my guess would be to enable the Bluetooth. So, without even reading instructions, let's see if this is doable. Okay, iPad. So we're gonna put this right here. And hopefully you can see that okay. We are going to go into our settings right there. Bluetooth, it's on. And we are going to turn this on. Yep, so we got some lights. That's excellent. Maybe it's going to go into pairing mode right off the start because it's not connected to anything yet. We'll see. Anything come up? Doesn't look like it necessarily. Let's see if we hold this button down. Let's just see. There it is. So just kind of hold that little Wi-Fi Bluetooth button there. We're going to tap on it. Boom, connected. Oh, what? App not installed. The accessory Horipad Ultimate uses an app. Yeah, let's get it. I had no idea because I don't think the Steel series does. It didn't really take me anywhere. It took me to the App Store. All right, Horipad Ultimate. There it is. Get. Not getting great. Just so you know, not getting great reviews. But it does look like maybe. Oh, well, we'll just open it. You guys can see this. Firmware version 064 updates. Do I tap on that? Gamepad? Oh, so, okay. Cool. Shows you everything's working. Updates. Oh, it's checking. I don't know what it's doing. Maybe it's checking? I don't know what it's doing. I'm not 100% sure what's happening. This little spinny guy is not spinning or doing anything. So, I don't know. So can I stop that? No? Can I do anything? I'm not 100% sure what's happening there. Maybe it got a 1.5 star for a reason. Updates, firmware. I tap that, you just get that. No thinky, no telling you what it's doing. We're not gonna play with that. It seems to be working, so that's okay. Maybe I'll let it run later. And if I do see a firmware update or anything come up after we've done this video and I've let it sit for however, I'll leave it in the comments there just to let you know what's going on with that if something happens. If you don't see a comment, it's just I never got anything. Just so you guys know. All right, so let's find a game here, shall we? Let's find a game. Okay, so I'm just downloading 2 games right now just to see, and once they download, we'll start it up. You guys don't need to hang around while this is happening, so we'll be right back. Okay, some games are coming down. A couple of games are down already, so we're gonna try to play some of these. I got 4 games. So first one, and just realize this isn't a review on the games. We're just seeing how the controllers are. So first one, Shinsekai. So here we go. Welcome back. Should be wearing this with headphones, but you wouldn't be able to hear it then. So tap to start. Can I just tap my button? Yep. All right. That's excellent. Oh, so this moves. See how you move your left one? Moves this. Yep. So let's do a new game. We'll just go easy. My goal here is not to die fast. That's right. I'm doing easy. It's okay. It's all right. Don't judge me. But the controller's working so far. That's excellent. I can see, or I can hear, the sound effects would be really nice with headphones on. Maybe I'll play this game later. Oh, is that my fellow over there? Little guy in the corner? See him? Little guy here? Okay, I'm going to just get to the gameplay part. I'm going to skip some stuff for you guys, so we're just going to get to it. Move with, I'll give you a nice, because it knows the controller's hooked up. Move with left stick. Yep. I'm with you. Press A while on solid footing to jump. Go up. Yeah. While off the ground, activate your suit's thrusters. Use them freely to move through the water, but be careful, they consume a lot of this. Oh. I'm dying. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna stop this game. Seems to be working very well. Nothing wrong with this, and it's a pretty game for sure. Works with the controller though. Good. And so far, it only really needs 2 buttons, but that's excellent. All right, let's close out of that. Okay, this was a big one. I played the first one of these, Ocean Horn. So here's the second one. More of a, almost like a Zelda-y type game. I've been playing this a little bit, so let's just use my saved game. I've been just playing it on my iPhone. Way nicer playing with the controller. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stamina. These do anything? Oh, it's my gun. So the trigger. Alright, you guys don't need to see me play this forever. Again, nice pretty looking game. Runs good with the controller. Everything moves quick. Very nice. Ocean Hearts? Ocean Hearts? Ocean something or other? Ocean Horn. Ocean Horn. Let's do Sayonara.
In a town much like yours, there was a young woman who was very happy until one day her heart broke so violently that her sorrow echoed through space and time.
Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. This is again another headphone game.
Tonight. Yet eons ago, just here.
I'm going to skip through this stuff for you guys. Alright, start game. Nice. Controller works really nice for a game like this. Silver rank. Boom. Suck it. That's right. All right, that's a game that's actually a lot of fun. It's an actual very simple game, but the music gets you going and all kinds of stuff. The last one that we'll try, good old Sonic Racing, because who doesn't like some good racing games? We'll try this real quick, because this is a game based on a bit more responsiveness, I would think. I'm probably going to not be good at this. See if the triggers work for this. I think this just automatically goes. Yeah, automatically drive, so you just are a steer guy. Holy fuck. Ego. Oh, ass. I suck, is what it says. But better. With the controller than I would be with that. If you're looking at a controller, I'm going to say this is a great controller. Nothing wrong with it. It's easy to connect. The buttons are good. It's well put together. It works with like your iPhone, iPad, all your Apple stuff. It's probably the best one out there, I think, for the price. Again, here it is up against the Steel series. Almost the same size, really. It's got that same familiar. Button layout's the same buttons on it. So why spend the extra 25 bucks? I don't know why you would, honestly. All right, guys. I'm going to leave a link down to the Apple site where I got it. I'm also going to see if I can find these controllers on Amazon, because maybe you don't have an Apple store near you, or you just want to be able to get it right away. So I'll put links to that as well, if I can find them. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go play some games. I'm going to do it myself. All right, later.